Good evening. I'm Jakar Makaranajatolis, coming to you live from the Bulletin studio, your most trusted news station on Coriolis. Our top story tonight comes from our competitors, the so-called Free News, whose head anchor, Ubaid, has graced this very newsroom in his frequent clashes with the head of the judicators. The news team has been silent for a few weeks now, quite possibly as the media empire is currently being bought wholesale by some mysterious benefactors. Recently, news have reached us about the news team current whereabouts on board the space station FS-7 orbiting the gas giant Xene. The news team apparently picked up an unknown mystic from the depths of the cellar before heading out into the dark void. There they were beset by some unknown assailants searching for this mystic. This caused the mystic some amount of stress, which appears to have triggered a mild anxiety attack along with tearing his flesh apart to reveal the gnawing pit of despair and hate within. Along with tentacles, so many tentacles. The battle ended when the news team managed to eliminate the mystic and now demonic assailant and convinced the heavily armored attackers that the mystic problem had been dealt with. The team landed on FS-7 and was quickly embroiled in controversy yet again, as a series of misunderstandings led them to being forced to endure 3 rituals to meet one of the emissaries. The first ritual forced the team to being almost thrown out an airlock, saved only by a mysterious man that claimed to work for the light, same as them. This mysterious assistant then helped them through the rest of the rituals, providing them with medicine which would render the psychotropics drugs inert. A previous drug within the system of Dracul, however, mixed with the new drugs, left him in a state of indescribable paranoia and euphoria, left between the lands of the living and the ethereal plane of non-existence. He was out for the rest of the session. Meanwhile, the janitor, handyman, engineer, and pilot, confusingly all the same person, handily kept out of this situation, taking care of Dracul with a hot beverage afterwards. After the ritual, the team ascended into the presence of the emissary of Xene, where they learned of a terrible threat lurking beyond known space. The emissary confessed that they were behind the mystic disease, but claimed that they were only doing that to prepare the population for what was coming. After revealing this information, the emissary was shot by the mysterious assistant, revealing himself to be an assassin from the Warriors of Light. He shot the news team as well before being crunched like a can by the enraged emissary. The news team attempted to bravely flee the station, but were tricked to stay behind when another assassin assumed that he could count on their help, killed a guard, and attempted to flee on their ship. He was promptly beaten to a pulp by the janitor or the pilot. Now the news team is mostly recovering from these events on FS-7, presumably hoping to find some way to blame all of this on judicators on Coriolis. Next up, the mysticides. Is it really a problem if someone is kidnapping mystics?